Hi, it's Lubo, and today we are at Kalofer and we're gonna summit Botev at above 2,300 meters. Now it's 5 o'clock in the morning, actually 4 o'clock in the morning. It's -2 degrees and we just arrived at the start of the path. My friends here, Meo and Javor, brought me down here to start my solo summit today. I have about 18 kilometers and 2,000 meters of elevation up, and then elevation loss about 13 kilometers downwards. We're gonna summit the highest peak in the Central Balkan, hopefully, see some snow, and preferably don't encounter any wild animals, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Stay tuned. So now we are still in the first part of the traversal. We're still in a deep forest. I can see absolutely no further than what, 5 meters with the headlamp. It's pretty much enough to see the markings to follow the track. The only thing that I'm concerned about, it's not about the darkness, but mainly about the wild animals. What we can see in the Central Balkans are usually bears, boars, wolves and coyotes. Now we have 2 little wolves in Bulgaria, so I'm not going to test my luck, but I'm a little bit less concerned about the wolves and the coyotes. Now bears, it's already December, so usually they should already be sleeping their winter nap. So they usually fall in hibernation between November, early November and late December. So currently it's middle of December, so I hope they're already hibernating. Let me just check the track. So back again on the correct track. As I was saying, hopefully bears are already hibernating. The main thing I am concerned about is wild boars, or we also call them wild pigs. Now these 350 to 400 kilogram animals with thick fur are extremely powerful. They're basically a bear, which is very fast, runs on a random pathway, so you don't have one trajectory you can follow it, and are very easily scared. Preferably I won't corner any of these, and they're, as I said, very easily scared. So when they hear from afar such sounds as my voice, anything loud, they usually will be already gone from their place by the time I reach them. Now this is great if you're not doing a solo travel. When I'm alone in the forest, usually when I hike by myself, I'm not making so much noise, so I can easily scare them. That's why it's great to sing a song or make any noise you can while you're on the hike, such as maybe if you have trekking poles, as I did for the first time, like snap them together. This way, let me show you, it's loud enough to scare off the wild boars so they can hear you coming. It's a great way to make some sound without wasting your energy. And yep, I'm still on the correct track, trying to not lose the path while I'm talking to you. But this is a good advice that you can use. It's best to have a company, at least 3 people, anytime you go hiking, especially when you go to a high peak like I am. But not always you can gather the group or have the same schedules. I'm already blessed that my friends drove me to here because it's 2 hours away from my home city, even though it's in the same mountain. And I'm already blessed too that they will pick me up around the afternoon when I finish the circular hike. I just saw some ice, like a lot of ice in front of me. I was scared shitless, but after they passed, because I make these sounds, they knew I'm coming. And at some point I heard something like a bell, so I assumed there were cows. I'm not 100% certain, but yeah. On to the next update. Okay, so I reached my first checkpoint. There is some kind of vending machine here in the middle of the path. I am on 1100 meters elevation. I am concluding pretty much the first part of the hike. Now I'm branching off. I will branch right towards the small Marinka. It's a mountain hut that's free to use. Usually it has few beds. I think it was 8 the last time I was there, not sure. Some wood and some fire place you can stock with the wood. In general, I feel good. I'm stocking up on some snack because there is a huge elevation gain coming up in the next few kilometers. In general, it's fine. I'm doing what I need to do. It says Botev, approximately 4 hours and 30 minutes through the Sol Marinka. Hopefully we take it for less, but it's already starting to be huge elevation here. So okay, so I took a little break. It's currently 6:23. I drank some tea. Honestly, I feel good in general, but a little stressed from the wild animals. I didn't encounter face to face, but in the woods somewhere I did encounter a boar. I was making sound with the sticks and I heard something moving, so I made some more sound, started running and stopped, and made some more sound, and it started jumping down because I was on a very heavy elevation. I'm still on a very heavy elevation. I conquered like 300 meters and I have 300 meters more, I think, before it's like any normal type of walking. I did change the batteries of my headlamp as well. Always bring spare batteries because I felt like it was dimming and it was almost stopping. And without the headlamp, honestly, only with the phone, even if my battery sticks, it's not that good. So always wear a headlamp and bring spare batteries. Even if you go for a day hike, if you get lost, it's always good to bring a headlamp. A weight to usability ratio is definitely good in your favor. So yeah, I'll continue now. Now it's 7:10. The sun is starting to shine. Oh, not shine, but the sunrise is amazing. It's beautiful. The mountains are again like a carpet with very thin mist surrounding the base of each hill. It's crazy, crazy beautiful. Like, I forgot to say, today is my birthday, and this is the best way you can, best thing you can see on your birthday. So these kind of holes are usually made exactly by the wild boars. They are searching something to eat underneath the soil, so when you see them you should be careful. Well, now I'm walking a little bit more than 3 hours. I've covered about 7 kilometers with probably 1,000 meters elevation gain. That's my next checkpoint, the small Marinka. But I saw in the distance some animals and I want to show it to you as well. But I don't. They started running already. I think these are goats. It's pretty sick. Pretty neat. It was very clean last time as well. Let me quickly get the flashlight out so I can show you. It's as good as it gets from here. There's even some wild rose hips. In general, it's pretty good quality. Yeah, let's get some food. I'm hungry. I still have some of the bar left. I got myself some linden tea again, but this time I have some of the rose hip I gathered last week. Sorry, last month. It's amazing. It's a little bit unusual combination, but it's really not bad. Oh, the only thing I need is some honey butter with bread, and everything will be great. I just cannot stop recording right now. You know, my battery is gonna run out, but it's just so great. I cannot show you everything, but even if you see just this, I think it's worth it. On our way back, we're going from the top to the left, aka south. We're gonna go through this face of the mountain, go behind it, go to mountain hut heaven, right? Maybe see the heaven waterfall. It should be very full with water, hopefully, this time of the year, and then maybe we can see it as well if we're not too tired. Then we are going down the spot again, and we are ending at the sign which I showed before starting the ascent. Yeah, I'll sit down for a few minutes, and we are going because the hardest part of the hike in the snow is still yet to come. It was supposed to be beneath zero the whole day. It will definitely be beneath zero, like -5-ish on the peak. However, if it does go higher, it will be a little bit unfortunate for the snow and the snow trails I have to make. Depends where I start. Definitely have a few kilometers there in the snow, which I love, don't get me wrong, but I still want to get in time so my friend can pick me up and I don't waste his time. So I was right. Last time we went to the summer path, which goes to the left here, as we saw on the sign, and then the winter path goes above this hill. Now I'll probably change my shoes now because I decided to not change them earlier, and go up this hill because it's starting to get snowy, and I don't know how much snow is on the other side of this hill, but it's better to be prepared. Even though these shoes are waterproof, I think it would be better to just get the winter hiking shoes out now. Another building that can serve as a hut. Already changed the drip. Not too bad. A little bit loosely put because there is no snow still. Honestly, it feels great that my backpack is lighter now. My legs are not so happy, but my back is great. here already a lot of the snow is starting to freeze. It's actually already frozen, so it's kind of slippery already. But I still want to go to the top first before putting my spikes, to not waste that much time. And maybe if it's a nice walk from the top, for now I won't put them, but in general it's probably advised at this point to put the ice spikes. However, I think I can deal to the top. There's a lot of steps I can use and it's not that steep anymore. I got through the worst part, but there is still a little bit hunger over there, so we'll see in a bit. We're on mountain hut Mikhailov, on top of this hill that I showed you. So I made a mistake. This one down there wasn't mountain hut Marinka. Marinka is somewhere behind this mountain. So sorry for the mistake. So here is the peak. We're going in this direction, probably lowering ourselves and going up to the peak. We are currently at roughly 2,100 meters. Probably not exactly, maybe, oh yes, 2,112 meters. The peak is 1 hour and 30 minutes from here, and then mountain hill Marinka is 30 minutes from here. So far I see a lot of mountain goat tracks. It's so gorgeous, everything here. Oh, one lifetime won't be enough to see everything in the world. Might be obvious, but it's crazy. Let's see inside the hut. I almost lost my gloves there. Let's see inside the hut. Oh, no wind. Oh, imagine. There's a area, but again, pretty clean. It's a famous location. 2 beds. But it's perfect. It's amazing. It's actually warm. It's been so windy since I started going up the snow. I'll definitely put my snowshoes now. Not snowshoes, sorry, ice spikes on the shoes. And then we're gonna rush because I'm already moving a little bit slower, as I said earlier. But I think I'll compensate. Gorgeous. So I found this very cool icicle. Look, this is like one part of a dual blade, and this is another. So I did a quick detour. Now we are on a peak, Paradjika, 2,209 meters. It's very close to the Vrh Botev that I wanna summit today. So on the winter part, so I kinda did a little detour and summited this one as well. Over there is the peak Ushite, or the ears, because they look like ears, obviously. We're gonna summit them as well. They're on the butt, and then we're going immediately with about 100 meters to 200 meters of elevation gain, and we are at our final destination for today, Botev, at 2,386 meters. We are leaving Paradjika. It's pretty beautiful. It's a little bit dangerous to go further in because there's a lot of snow on the sides. I forgot to learn. I have to learn it. But if you step there, there is no ground and you fall directly to your demise. I'm pretty happy that I'll be able to summit 3 peaks instead of 1, and that we survived the morning. Most important thing. In general, after the first hut, I've been doing a pretty good pace, I think, and now soon, in about an hour and 15 minutes, hopefully, that's what it says on the sign, I should be at our destination. So see you on the next peak. We're now on the peak of Ushite, the ears, 2,150 meters. Oh, such a nice spot. I'm enjoying myself a lot. There is Paradjika that we just were. It was a very short hike down the slope. Now we have a little bit more going down, and then the last push. Our 2 years looking at us from the 2 directions. Do you think I should go summit the other one as well? I mean, why not, right? Might as well. I don't know if it's considered a peak, the other one. That wouldn't hurt to have them both. I mean, living without 1 year is kind of shitty, I guess. I have them both. Almost there. Maybe it's about time to give some history about the mountain. This is the longest mountain in Bulgaria. I'm absolutely not sure if it's the longest one in Europe, because Alps, you know. But in the Balkans, maybe. I like to think this way. Am I sure? Definitely not. And in general, it's a very beautiful mountain. It's part of the few big mountains list we have in Bulgaria, with Pirin, Riva and Ushite. Pirin and Riva being more difficult. Pirin is the most difficult mountain in Bulgaria. Woo, we are on top on the other ones. Let's go down. Pirin is the most difficult mountain in Bulgaria. Riva is the tallest, with Musova 2,925 meters, where I was last month. Let's see. I'm being filmed on 2 places. Let's go. Let's see. Very good. Really good quality. Oh, here is closed. Here's open. Amazing. I mean, this is the best you can expect from a mountain hut. We see maybe some people are here sleeping. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's fine. Ooh, is there even a charger here? Ooh, charger for phones. That's amazing. Good. Yeah, it's can do so many good things for the world. Just making one hut. Let's go out. Close this properly, like we closed all of them. There is water 100 meters from here, and now I want to know, where is that water? It's definitely frozen, at least I think. If it's not frozen, then it would be kind of cool. I'm gonna fill my bottle. Woo! There is a bench type. Bro, I know a spot. Woo! I'm so happy. We're seeing the whole north of Bulgaria. That's amazing. Let me show you. Here just perfect for staying in the snow. I should come here with sleeping one night in the hut. I think it will be pretty amazing. I should make a compilation of the best places I drink some tea. It's absolutely amazing. Perfect silence. Nothing is making any sounds except me disturbing it. Let me show you the back. You know, God has put eyes on the front of our head so we can look towards the future. And the future is looking good. Even if there are some bad things, and long enough time span, there will definitely be good things, and everything will matter. I cannot get enough. I feel like all my videos now will be, this is too good. I cannot get enough. But it's true. It's absolutely true. Okay, let's go because it's getting cold and I cannot afford lose too much heat because the benches are also a little bit frozen. So let's continue further. Pretty cool, eh? Almost there. 15-20 minutes, you're on top. Vrh Botev, Botev Peak, 2376 meters. Even though earlier I said 2386 meters. With the building, it's a lot more. Anyway, we reached our destination. There is amazing view in a little bit. Starting to get cold and warm at the same time. This guy, Jordan Grozdanov, made 250 times, so he summited the peak 250 times. 13/12/2025. Crazy guy. That was like 3 days ago. He just made 250. It's good to be in Bulgaria and just be close to this. Absolutely amazing. There in the distance you can see Rio and Pirin mountains. Extremely beautiful peaks. Extremely deadly as well in the winter and sometimes in the summer as well. We are exactly in the middle of the Central Balkan. The other name Starapoina, which I told you it's the history lessons I didn't made. It's actually the youngest mountain in Bulgaria that's been developed over the years. Usually here is a wooden sign. Now I'm gonna check if it's under the snow or is in the centrum. We'll see what we can do with this. Vrh Botev, 2376 meters. We got inside where the signs are. Last time I couldn't come in here, and now I came and it's really cool. Here's to Botev Velv. So glad it's smrt means freedom or death. Our first ever flag. I ate a sandwich, barely honestly, because I was really tired. My Achilles on both legs, because of the elevation gain in the manner I took it, they're not optimal, and the food like just went so hard. But you have to eat in these situations. You definitely have to refuel. It took me like 7 hours to get to the peak. It's a little bit too much. I expected 5, and in all honesty, 5 hours I walked with the breaks, with the night climbing, with the snow climbing, and with the food. Yeah, I think it's a good time. It's always good to wear sunglasses. Today it's not that bad. At least in the morning it wasn't, now it's a little bit worse. You can see my view. I found the sign, right? It was inside the house. I made some video. You already saw it. I have too little butter now. Honestly, I really wanna get down before it gets dark. Now I have a truck that's called On the Edge Winter. And then I mean, why would you make On the Edge truck in the winter? Do it where the edge is not there. I mean, yeah, anyway, it's much warmer now that I walk, and I'll rush to Heaven's Hut, Ijarai, and then I will probably record a little bit more in the forest because there are some really beautiful views. It's honestly amazing how clean everything is. I didn't see any people today except two guys that just brought some I don't know, equipment, food, supplies in general to the guy that works on the station. It's kind of a cool truck, the big one for the winter terrain. See, here you can see clearly why it's called the edge, the road. In the morning we started from over there and we climbed all this elevation super quickly. Got to the hut, got through this hut, bam, and then we don't see our path anymore, all the way to Botev. It's crazy hike from there, long and with a lot of elevation gain, and here it's even crazier, like boom, nothing. I'm just gonna show with a wide shot how steep this is actually. It's crazy. I mean, actually it's not that bad, if I'm completely honest. There is pretty much as much room as you want to fall. Yep, it's not that bad. It's just cold on the edge. It's kind of on the edge, but not really. It's on the edge to be on the edge. I don't know what you see, if you see the peak, but it's barely visible. The snow is already starting to melt anyway, but from here on I don't have a need for waterproof, not only waterproof, but literally snowshoes made for snow. I will get my trail running shoes because they're way comfortable than most of the hiking shoes I've tried, which are not that many honestly, but they are pretty neat. I like them. If you can run with it, you can walk with it. I kind of run a little bit downwards anyway. It's maybe not so good for my knees with this backpack. It's kind of funny, and I already want to compensate a little bit for the time I wasted. Yeah. I'll wash these at home. These are so neat inventions. I'm so happy I bought these. There is no sponsors. I have 90 subscribers, but things from Decathlon are just sick, bro. Like these shoes, all my clothes, these. If they want to sponsor me, might as well do it now. I'm already using their merch.
if Mammoth also wants to sponsor me, now is the time, because I want to get more into mountaineering and climbing. I think that would be great for me, and I'll try to do it great for them as well. I'm raw, authentic, use plastic bags. I will change that, don't worry, sustainability. Yeah, don't worry about it. I reuse these I've used for months now. If you think I'm gonna waste the bags, so listen, we are Balkans. Balkans are sustainable by default, you know? All these Europe things, oh, you should learn how to be sustainable. Bro, we don't throw anything. It's a skill you need to learn in the Balkans to not be sustainable. The amount of bullshit most people have in their homes is crazy. Probably happy right now that you cannot smell and only can see on the camera. Moment of honesty, I really hope I have kids one day and they watch these videos and they say, "Dad, you're so cool, I don't want to go die on a mountain, can I?" And I'm like, "No, you will die. You have to be 18 or some shit." I don't know. I'll probably go with them if I'm completely honest. Very kind of fun. So I have to learn everything so I can teach the kids, you know, snowboarding. I never tried surfing, you know, mountaineering, climbing. I know climbing I tried, right? Mountaineering, maybe without the equipment. I didn't know it was mountaineering. Now my back will be heavy again. All the gloves are out. I hope the battery doesn't die soon. It will, but it's inevitable. I'm inevitable. I'm so disappointed the water source was frozen. I mean, what can I expect, but some fresh water would be nice. Actually, on Heaven's Hut there is fresh water from the mountain. I'll probably drink from there. Fill up the 2 bottles and make tea with mountain water is completely different than with regular water. It's not cold at all. Definitely not. Woo! Woo! Good place to change your shoes, eh? It's the Tarzan spot, and over there we see Hijarai from up top. Almost no people, like no people I can spot, which is okay. Then the Heavens waterfall should be somewhere there behind the mountain. Now probably gonna go quickly to the Tarzan spot, because now I changed the shoes. That does make a difference. I was thinking like maybe if I bring 2 pairs of shoes it would be too heavy, like unnecessarily heavy, but are my legs not happy now right now that I with light shoes? See, the path's in a very bad condition, but in general it works okay. There is a sign and it says Todor Boshkov by nickname Tarzan. The first weather observer on the tower made this path in 1940 and 1941. We're talking World War II. Amazing. Amazing. And it's still being used. Yeah, it's not the most up-to-date hike, but it looks nice.
they say it's dangerous. It's not that dangerous. You just have to step carefully. Now this rock above me, it's kind of dangerous. If something falls from this, I will die. Whoa! But so far it didn't fall. Like here, last time we were here, like the first one slipped, and then I slipped, and then the third one slipped, all on the same spot, and we all saw the other slip. Like, it was a very funny moment. It was very funny moment. But I'm going down, so see you later. Oh. I hear a small waterfall, basically this tiny, and oh well, sorry, this average sized, and it's over there, and I really want to drink water from there, but I won't, just in case something happens. Oh, that's a lot of bones. Yeah. Ooh, a big one, probably a cow bone over there. Oof. Oh, a ladybug. Oh, be careful not to step on it. Whoop, whoop. Yo, a whole cow's jaw. Damn. Yeah, kind of want to wash my face. Woo! I'm a new man. Woo. I can do 2 more mountains like this. Let's go. But something comes to drink here and eat, which means I have to still look around me. That's usually either a bear, but they should be sleeping. Maybe this one isn't. I mean, it got so warm right now that I understand the bear. But I'd be crazy bringing the cow bone here. Maybe there are other reasons. Maybe, I don't know, coyotes and wolves. I don't think so. No idea. Maybe some kind of predatory bird took parts away and brought them here. I don't know. So I found a bush that made me my tea, not the linden, but the rose hip. Here, that's the fruit. It's I cannot focus, but it's more red. Usually, the fruit can be picked up around October, November. Now December is too late for this, and it's crazy that there are even any left. 1 or 2 I see on a few bushes now. If you want to make tea from the blossom, it also can be done. Oh, it's also a great taste, but they should be picked around April and May. So if you want to go gather, it'll be amazing. It has a little bit little thorns on the branches in the small red fruit. In general, it's good to check it in Google before picking something else, because there are some that look very similar to this one and they are not edible, at least for humans. So always make sure you're certain what you're picking up. I want to give you a quick overview of what is currently the situation. We just passed the Heaven Hut to Vrh Botev, 2376 meters. It was 18 kilometers with nearly 2000 meters elevation gain. I think it was 1800 and something. It will become 2000 until the end of the hike, as I'm going down and up, definitely. From there I took a break for about 15 minutes and went down towards finishing the hike. So far, from Botev to Heaven Hut, well, a little bit after, it's 5 kilometers. I don't know how much the elevation yet. We'll see if the watch doesn't go out of power. In general, I expect around 7 kilometers of relatively light hiking to reach our parking spot. In my eyes, 30 kilometers, 2000 meters in elevation, and luckily I got to summit 3 peaks above 2100 meters because they were next to each other. That's great for me. I'm happy, and now let's just go home safely, because you haven't summited the mountain, you haven't returned home. Water is so clear. It was summer. I'm just gonna go jump. I'm almost down. Very heavy hiking today. Tired. I'm ready to go home, take a break, relax, give some love to my knee, because it's not very happy with me today. And then I'll see you next time. Take care.